Then the king of Assyria commanded, saying, Carry hither one of the priests whom you brought from thence, and let them go and dwell there, and let him teach them the manner of the power of the land. Then one of the priests whom they had carried away from Samaria came and dwelt in Bethel, and taught them how they should fear the Lord. Howbeit every nation made God.
Okay, what's the fear of the Lord? Keeping the Lord's statutes and commandments. That's what the fear of the Lord is. You got guys like Lahad talking about, look, troop, we don't got to keep the law no more. Okay, that's the Mosaic law. Okay, she should have been condemned under the Mosaic. Don't listen to that clown. Go ahead.
Howbeit every nation made gods of their own, and put them in the houses of the high places which the Samaritans had made, every nation in their cities wherein they dwelt. And the men of Babylon made Succoth Benoth, and the men of Cuth made Nergal, and the men of Hamath made Ashima, and the Avites made Nibhaz and Tartak, and the Sepharvites.
Basically, these are all heathens that was in our land, the Holy Land. The Most High jacked them up until they brought a priest to go over one priest to teach them. Okay? So they learned the Lord's statutes and commandments, and they began to keep them. Then they started teaching their children that they the people of the Most High. That's why you got them scutter rats over there in Israel, the so-called Judah Edomites. There was so much information about us coming, the Jakes in America, learning that they were Jews, that they said, damn, we can't really hide it, so let's grab a bunch of Hamites, Cushites, and call them Phalasha Jews, which means false Jews, and welcome them in to justify that, yes, there was black Jews. But those are not the black Jews. They're not acknowledging who the real Jews are, because you got a bunch of Israelites, real Israelites over there in Dimona, Israel, that they don't even say nothing about, man. You got the History Channel, you got Discovery, you got all these different channels, man. National Geographic, but none of them do a story on the Israelites, the black from America going back to Jerusalem. You know why? Because they know that we're the Israelites.
Yeah, that's why they put them down in Dimona, way down. Yeah, and right. And Dimona is famous for they have like a nuclear site. They have nuclear silos down there.
Yeah, they roasted, man. They glowing. At night you can see them. You can see them jokers glowing, man. Go ahead.
It says, and the Avites made.
Oh, another thing, them Jakes that went down there, they made them citizens, right? They finally said you're gonna be citizens, but guess what? When you become a citizen of Israel, you got to join the military. So guess what? You dumb bird-brained Negroes, when they send you out to fight among them Arabs, you niggas gonna be fighting among them Arabs right alongside of a damn Edomite, you dummies. Go ahead.
And the Sepharvites burnt their children in the fire to Adremelech, and
now how we gonna let them other nations come in the kingdom? They're gonna burn their own children, man. They might burn your child. All right, let's sit on that, man. Now let's go back to where we left off. Go ahead.
Ezra chapter 4, verse 2. Then they came to Zerubbabel and to the chief of the fathers and said unto them, Let us build with you, for we seek your power as you do.
Yeah, because they learned that going back to 2 Kings. Go ahead.
And we do sacrifice unto him since the days of Esarhaddon, king of Ashur, which brought us up hither. But Zerubbabel and Joshua and the rest of the chief of the fathers of Israel said unto them, You have nothing to do with us to build an house unto our power, but we ourselves together will build unto the Lord power of Israel, as King Cyrus the king of Persia hath commanded us.
Yeah, because King Cyrus had made that proclamation that when we left out of Babylon and we went back into Jerusalem, we were supposed to build back up Jerusalem. So he said that he was going to finance it. So he had died, and you had a number of men come in his place. And during the time of the Darius, that's when they said, look, we got to go check the records, because there was a big dispute whether he actually said that. So it was left on the records that, yes, he had made a vow that the Israelites was going to build back up Jerusalem, and it was going to be financed. So when they read the records, then they said, okay, we're going to finance the fact that you're going to build Jerusalem. So that's why you had them other nations trying to say we want to build with you. And Zerubbabel and Joshua, the high priest, said, nah, you ain't got nothing to do with our Lord. Yeah, but we worship your Lord. So what? You're not of our people. All right, go ahead. Now, after you finish, you got more on Ezra? All right, go ahead.
It says, Then the people of the land weakened the hands of the people of Judah and troubled them in building.
Right, in troublous times. Read the troublous time. Go back to Daniel, read the troublous time. Then let's go to Nehemiah. Go ahead.
All right, this is Daniel chapter 9, verse 25. Now know therefore and understand that from the going forth of the commandment to restore and to build Jerusalem unto the Messiah the Prince shall be 7 weeks and 62 weeks. The streets shall be built again, and the wall even in troublous time.
And then he just read about the troublous time in the book of Ezra, the 4th chapter. You finished that? Now let's go to Nehemiah.
Nehemiah chapter 4, verse 1. But it came to pass that when Sanballat heard that we builded the wall, he was wroth and took great indignation and mocked the Jews. And he spake before his brethren and the army.
Mocked the real Jews. Go ahead.
And he spake before his brethren and the army of Samaria and said, What do these feeble Jews? Will they fortify themselves? Will they sacrifice? Will they make an end in a day? Will they revive the stones out of the heaps of the rubbish which are burnt? Now Tobiah the Ammonite was by him, and he said, Even that which they built, if a fox go up, he shall even break down their stone wall. Hear, O our power, for we are despised, and turn their reproach upon their own heads, and give them for a prey in the land of the captivity. And cover not their iniquity, and let not their sin be blotted out before thee, for they have provoked thee to anger before the builders. So built we the wall, and all the wall was joined together unto the half thereof.
Yeah, we had to build that wall to keep them damn them heathens out, man. Go ahead.
It says, For the people had a mind to work. But it came to pass that when Sanballat and Tobiah and the Arabians and the Ammonites and the
Ishmaelites, Arabs, that you Negroes love so much, you niggas, man, you kiss, you see another Muslim, you do the double kiss and all that and do all this bullshit, man. Go ahead. You're going to go down with them damn Arabs. Go ahead.
And the Ammonites and the Ashdodites heard that the walls of Jerusalem were made up, and that the breaches began to be stopped. Then they were very wroth, and conspired all of them together to come and to fight against Jerusalem and to him.
That's what you're doing right now. That's why when we go out, we're pushing this word out so strong, the cops always rolling up. Oh, where's your permit? Where's this? Where's that? Oh, somebody said that you kicked them in the ass. Because this thing is moving. This is like a snowball effect, man. The snowball's getting bigger and bigger going down that hill, man. This is like this truth that we have is like a juggernaut, man. And you ain't gonna stop it. I know you paid off Comfy, but everybody knows that Comfy done sold the hell out. Go ahead.
And conspired all of them together to come and to fight against Jerusalem and to hinder it. Nevertheless, we made our prayer unto our power.
That's why they never put us on the news. Ain't nothing on the news about us, man. You know? A media blackout. But you know what? The Most High gonna raise up Israel as a great exceeding army, man. And you're gonna be in fear on that day, man. And when the missiles come and when them ships come and we're beamed up in them ships and your ass is blasted to hell and back, we're gonna praise Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And it's right around the corner. Go ahead.
And set a watch against them day and night because of them. And Judah said, The strength of the bearers of burdens is decayed, and there is much rubbish, so that we are not able to build a wall. And our adversary said, They shall not know, neither see, till we come in the midst among them.
Like you got this clown, he calls himself the naked archaeologist or whatever. This motherfucking this matzah making devil. And he goes around, yes, that's this and this. He's looking at the stones and shit. They give him money to go to Jerusalem, and man, he ain't nothing. Then he did a show proving the 12 tribes of Israel, and the tribe of Dan. There's these Taiwanese down here, you know. The tribe of Issachar is these people up in the mountains next to Uzbekistan. The Illuminati paid this guy off to bring this bullshit to try to block the fact who the real Jews are. But I'm here to tell you today, you are not going to stop this. You're not going to stop the fact of who the real Jews are, man. And you're getting ready to go. You should be concerned about getting ready to go into slavery, man. Go ahead.
And slay them and cause the work to cease. And it came to pass that when the Jews which dwelt by them came, they said unto us 10 times, from all places whence you shall return unto us, they will be upon you. Therefore set I the lower places behind the wall, and on the higher places I even set the people after their families with their swords, their spears, and their bows. And I looked and rose up and said unto the nobles, and to the rulers, and to the rest of the people, be not ye afraid of them, remember the Lord, which is great and terrible, and fight for your brethren, your sons, and your daughters, your wives, and your houses. And it came to pass.
And that's what you Israelite men are not doing. There's only a handful of camps. Like I've been saying, man, this place should be flooded with camps, man. There should be a million camps in the United States. You jakes better wake the hell up, man, and stop. So, yeah, but my woman told me not to come out, man, because, on Saturday she braids my hair, and I got to take care of it. I got to babysit, I got to change diapers. Go ahead.
And it came to pass when
because of the Most High you guys that think the Most High is with you, the Most High is not with you. The Most High, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua is with us. Go ahead.
And it came to pass when our enemies heard that it was known unto us, and the Most High had brought their counsel to naught, that they returned all of us to the wall, every one unto his work. And it came to pass from that time forth that the half of my servants wrought in the work, and the other half of them held both the spears, the shields, and the bows, and the harbingers, and the rulers were behind all the house of Judah. It says, they which builded on the wall, and they that bear burdens with those that laid it, every one with one of his hands wrought in the work, and with the other hand held a weapon.
Yeah, because them other nations didn't want us to build back Jerusalem, man. All right? Now let's go back to where we left off. So that's the part where it meant by troublous times. That was after the fact that Darius found out through the records that Cyrus gave the order, so they gave them the money, the monetary funds, to build Jerusalem. But it was built up in troublous time. What was the troublous time? Those other nations conspiring together to stop us from building. Go ahead.
This is back in Daniel chapter 9, verse 26. And after 62 weeks shall Messiah be cut off, but not for himself. And the people of the prince that shall come shall destroy the city and the sanctuary and the...
Yeah, because the city wasn't destroyed back during the time of Darius, during the time of the Greeks. That came along about 400, almost 500 years later. From the time of them building, 490, 500, because the scholars have put down dates and stuff, and they're off by 10 years, 20 years. All right? Matter of fact, what's the year there right there?
This one here says 538 BC.
Now go to the one and go to Ezra. Let's see what it says. Okay.
This is the book of Ezra, the 4th chapter, right? 536 BC.
Okay. Now if you go to either the first...
522 BC.
Right, but there was a point where it said 4. I don't know if you go a couple of chapters up. Go ahead.
Nehemiah is 445 BC.
Yeah, so it was around that time period, all right? Now, these so-called scholars that put these red books together, they put the dates in there, but they go off on the dates. But it's around about that time. It's around about that time, about 500, 400 some odd years before the Lord even came on the scene. So now let's go. You got something? Yeah. Go ahead.
This is from Wikipedia. I want to make sure. Now, when you scroll down to legacy, it says. Just had it. Just had it too. I'll have to give it back to the speaker.
As soon as you find it, let me know. Okay, that's all right. Hey, that's the spiritual demon Satan, man, because he don't want this thing to build up too. Go ahead.
Verse 26.
See, the temple's being built right now.